Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So we're going to do another extreme destash today, and this is going to be a really difficult one. I think this is the first brand that I don't think it'll be 50-50. I'm not sure, let's see, I've got 23 Illamasquas here. So with my calculations, that should be, I'm able to keep 12 of them. I'm scared of doing this. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to lay them all out and see how let's just see what happens. Oh, I'm looking at them all now and I'm finding it difficult to find any that I don't want to part with, but let's use my usual system, which is the ones that jump out at me as absolutely under no circumstances will be leaving. So straight away, that's these two. I've used quite a bit of these two already. That's Harem, which is a beautiful blue-toned pink. And this one here is Jomina, which is another blue-toned purple. They do look similar to each other side by side there, but Harem is considerably paler and Jomina is much more purple. And they're beautiful, fantastic, practically one-coat formulas. I'm definitely keeping these two. Oh, that means I can only keep 10 of these. There we go. I've also turned them all round so that you can see the names. I don't know if that was irritating anybody else, but it certainly was me. Oh, this is really difficult, but I'm going to keep Raindrops and Pink Raindrops. I know that they're not the best formulas, but I think more for sentimental reasons. It's difficult because Illamasqua was a brand that I just fell in love with in the early days of collecting, and I could get them quite easily from Selfridges. That needs a massive shake-up. I remember Raindrops and Pink Raindrops being really coveted in the nail polish community, and I was thrilled when I was able to get hold of them. They do look pretty on the nail, not the best formula, but I don't think I'll be able to part with these two. So that's Raindrops and Pink Raindrops. Oh, okay. I also know that I can't get rid of the speckled polishes, both of these, and that is Mottle and Scarce. There are another two or possibly three mottled polishes, but I do love these two. So I'm definitely keeping those two. I've got three shimmers here that are very similar to each other. The purple one is, I believe, Poke. The name's rubbed off it, but I believe that is Poke. This one is called Ouija, and it was sent to me by Andrea over in Ireland. And this one here is Omen, and this is a green shimmery polish. Oh, I don't know. This one I'm going to destash because it is very similar to one of the Arda's Nails charity polishes. I think it was called Big or Small, check them all, and it's very similar to that. So this is a little bit deeper in colour, but I'm going to destash it. I'm also going to destash, I think this one is called Poke. I feel like I've got similar purples and I don't reach for it, so I'm going to destash Poke, but I'm not sure about this one. This is Omen. I think this dries matte and it's got quite an unusual finish. And it's very bright. I'm going to just keep that to one side for 1 second. Okay, here are another three favourites that I wouldn't be able to part with. This is MILF. This one is a beautiful one-coat red called Throb. And this one here is a fantastic bright peach, brilliant glossy formula. And this one's called Purity. I'm definitely keeping those three. So that's 9, which means I can only keep another 3. Oh. Okay, I'm definitely going to keep these 2. This is a fantastic one coat black Boosh, which I use for stamping, and this one is Noble, which is a beautiful kind of cyan blue. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep those 2. Oh gosh, this is painful. Look at all these beautiful greens. This one is too unusual. I think I've only worn it once, but I was very fond of it. This one is called Radium. It's a bright chartreuse with a shimmer. The shimmer doesn't come through too well actually on the nail from what I can remember with this one, but I do love the shade. So I'm going to have to keep that one. Which means I've now got the 12. But I don't think I can part. I'm struggling to destash any of the remaining polishes here. I know that this one here, Lament, is a fantastic bright pinky coral, so I'm going to have to keep that one. This one is Venus. I do have other shades. I do have similar shades in other brands to this. And also, to be honest, this one as well, which is Kink. This has got a matte lid, but I'm not sure that it does actually dry matte. Okay, so I'm going to destash these 2. I'll definitely keep that one. So that's 13 already. It's a failed extreme destash. This is another, these 2, both of them actually, both unusual shades. This one here is called Smash. I've got this thing as well in the back of my mind that Illamasqua don't make polishes anymore, so there's a bit of me that's hesitating. I'm going to keep this one, and I'm also going to keep this one here, which is, this one's called Bacterium, and it is a very unusual beigey brown with a blue silver flash. It's unusual, it's too unusual to leave my collection, so I'm going to keep this one. This one here, I can't remember the name of it, the name's rubbed off it, but it is a great shade. I do feel as though I've got similar polishes, so I'm not sure. And this one here is, this one is Muse, which is a fantastic teal one coat. Okay, I'm going to keep Muse. I'm also going to keep this one here, which I can't remember the name of. This one is Viridian, which is a very pretty blue shimmery teal, but I don't reach for it, so I'm actually going to destash it. And I'm going to keep this one. Will I wear it? What do I want to do with this one? You know, I'm going to keep it. So that was a complete failed destash. I'm keeping 18 of them, which is 6 more than I should have kept. But I am actually destashing these 5 here. I'm going to pass them on out of my collection. So it leaves a little bit of space, but not a massive amount. Obviously, I'm struggling with some brands, and Illamasqua is one of them. The thing that's going through in my head is, part of me is saying, don't be ridiculous, you haven't even worn an Illamasqua probably for a couple of years. I can't remember the last time I actually wore an Illamasqua, but at the same time, I know that this brand doesn't make nail polish anymore. And I know that, you know, every now and again that you can pick them up in TK Maxx, but I do love the ones that I'm keeping. What I'm going to do, I'll make a pledge to myself, is I'm going to wear more of the Illamasquas this year. I'm going to pull some of them out actually to wear this month. and if I don't like them or the formula's gone a bit funky, then I will I'll put them in the destash pile. But obviously this one was a complete failure when it comes to extreme destashing, and I know it won't be the only brand, but I didn't do too bad actually. I did quite a few brands before I got to one where I failed on the destash, so yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think of Illamasqua. Have you got any favourites? And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.